To stay consistent in anything you do, you have to first know what consistency truly means. Welcome or welcome back to the Iconic Diaries. Consistency means regularly taking action towards your goals even when motivation dips. It's about sticking with your habits and routines over an extended period of time, so showing up reliably and staying disciplined. But it's not about perfection. It's about making steady progress. So, firstly, I want to talk about habit stacking. Habit stacking is so powerful. It's when you connect a new habit you want to implement with one you already do. So, for example, I wanted to start meditating, and I also wanted to make sure I was doing visualization every day of my future life and of my vision board. So now I put those two together because I was already visualizing, but I was doing it when I did my daily stretches. So then I had the thought, okay, I'm starting to meditate 3 minutes every morning and night. Why not collide that with visualization? Because I'm sitting there in a calming space and I usually just focus on my breathing and listen to frequency music. So now when I meditate, I listen to my frequency music because I love that now, but I also visualize different parts of my dream life that I'm manifesting every time I meditate. And that helps me to get two things done at once, my meditating and my visualization. So think about a habit that you currently have and a new one that you want to implement and figure out how you could collide those two to get more out of your day when you're doing one. You need to be getting 1% better every day. Before I get deeper into this section, I highly recommend you read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear because it's going to teach you so much and it's going to teach you something that's so important, which is how to build good habits and how to break bad ones. But, anyways, in the book Atomic Habits, James Clear states if you can get 1% better each day for 1 year, you'll end up 37 times better by the time you're done. Conversely, if you get 1% worse each day of the year, you'll decline nearly down to zero. This shows how gradually doing something over time is better than fully jumping into it. And trust me, I know how it is because when I found out that eating all these unhealthy animal based foods from watching the documentary What the Health on Netflix, I was like, oh, I don't want to eat any more animal based products. And I started trying to just eat fruits and veggies and or like plant based. And that's possible. But you have to learn how to do that first. You have to gradually put yourself into that, you know? You can't just jump right into it when all your life you've been cooking with animal based products. You don't know how to cook with just fruits and veggies and things of that nature. So just remember, gradually getting better at something is better than jumping into it full force. He also mentions that you should remember your trajectory because your trajectory is the outcome of your current habits and choices. James Clear states you should be far more concerned with your current trajectory than with your current results. If you're a millionaire but you spend more than you earn each month, then you're on a bad trajectory because sooner or later you're going to be in a bad financial situation. So if you're someone who wants to keep your room clean, but you don't put things back when you use them, you don't consistently vacuum your floor like you should, and you just don't keep your room clean, your future outcome from your trajectory of the choices you're making is that you'll never be able to keep your room clean because you keep making the bad habits and choices to not keep it clean. by not putting things back when you use them, by not simply just folding your clothes and putting them away, or by simply always making sure you vacuum your floor once a week so your carpet stays clean. Always remember it's about progress, not perfection. Yes, consistency means constantly doing something over an extended period of time, but it doesn't mean that you can't miss a day, weeks, or even months. It's about sticking to it no matter what your setback is. It's about coming back to it even if you do miss those days, weeks, or months. If you come back to it, you're being consistent with it. So, for example, say you want to work out, right? And you chose to work out twice a week, but you keep missing a day, and sometimes you miss both of your workout days. So you just decide, forget it. I'm not going to work out anymore because I can't stay consistent with it. No, that's not what consistency is. You're just giving up because you think consistency is about perfection, and it's not. It's okay if you miss a day, weeks, or months, like I said, but it's about if you come back to it and keep doing it. So, yeah, you miss days or weeks or months of working out, but you come back to it and then you keep doing it. No matter how many days you miss, you keep coming back to it and you keep doing it. That's consistency. You consistently work out because no matter how many times you miss a workout, no matter how much motivation you might lack, you keep coming back and you keep doing it. Eventually, you will be able to do it every day when you say you want to do it. Okay, but sometimes we have to miss days because you might have a doctor's appointment, you might be sick, and sometimes you just might say, forget it, I'm not going to do it today. And that's okay as long as you keep coming back to it. Now, I'm not saying keep skipping workouts if that's going to make you ultimately stop it, because then you're just setting yourself up for failure. So just remember to give yourself grace and stop trying to be so perfect with it. It's about you continuously doing it no matter what. No matter if you miss some days, no matter if you lack the motivation, you're still doing it. Reward yourself, okay? You need to give yourself an incentive. Like, for example, if I read 5 minutes today, I can go get myself a cheese Danish from Starbucks. This is going to make me want to do my 5 minutes of reading because I know if I do that, then I can go get me a delicious cheese Danish from Starbucks. We all like being rewarded, okay? We like being rewarded for what we do. So use it to your advantage. Use it to make your lifestyle more healthy, okay? And just think about it, like when you were in elementary school or middle school and your teacher said, if you finish your work, then you can go on your Chromebook and play games. We would try to hurry up and get our work done so we could go on the Chromebook and play games, right? So use that to your advantage because it's going to help you to want to do more healthy things. And finally, I want to talk about our last section, which is weekly and monthly reviews. Review what works for you, what's not working, what's difficult, and adjust it and go back. Reviewing what you're doing is also helpful because it's a form of validation for yourself. Not only are you seeing how you're becoming healthier and healthier over time, but you're also seeing how you're getting better at implementing your healthy habits because you're seeing what works for you, you're seeing what's challenging, and you're figuring out a solution to make those things less challenging and work for you. So, this is showing you how you're becoming more healthier over time, how you're essentially becoming the best version of yourself. Now it's time for your homework assignments. Homework assignment number 1 is to read Atomic Habits if you're able to, or any book teaching you healthy lifestyle techniques and choices. Assignment number 2 is to start implementing habit stacking. And assignment number 3 is to sit down and clearly define your goals so you better know how to achieve them. What do you want to achieve? When do you want to achieve it? And how will you achieve them? Thanks for listening, iconic girlies, and always remember to stay iconic.